I'm so cute. Wait, let me adjust this. Wow. Better? Is it better? Yes, it's better. Well, hello everybody. I just started making rice, so it's gonna take 15-20 minutes. So I'm gonna hop on here and yap. I'm gonna yap. I've just been very, I guess, reflective for the past couple of months, and, well, pause. I'm always reflecting. I'm a thinker and a doer, but I'm always in my head, and I'm trying to get out of my head and get more. You know what I mean? I was in a sort of workshop, maybe like a month or two ago, with the wonderful and lovely Alexandra Billings. And after a whole, I was like an emotionally purging acting exercise. Um, Me, my class, we all kind of just sat there. We were like, you know, trying to deal with ourselves. And then Alex was like, thoughts? Like, how do you feel? And I think I like said something, and then maybe someone said something, and then it was kind of just like no one was saying anything. And then Alex brought up a really good point. This isn't verbatim, but something along the lines of if you don't talk about your work is gonna go nowhere. And I was like, damn. So true. And I feel like when I look at people who are like doing it, like making it big, people that inspire me, they're those who are literally putting themselves out there. And I don't know why I just like for the past how many years could not do that. And so yeah. So I'm here to yap. I'm here to just talk. I don't know. Oh, actually, no. I do know what I want to talk about today because I was on TikTok and I saw a TikTok video of what was it? A Filipino nurse. It was like a silly video where it was like, when you're a nurse, but your first option was to become a Jabberwocky, and it was like this nurse, like in scrubs, like dancing or something like that. Basically, this is a very, very, very common joke. It is kind of silly, but it's a very like common joke, like within the community, Filipino American community, but also I would argue like the Asian American community, not just with like nurse or dancer to nurse pipeline, but like wanting to do something creative to doing something you don't want to do pipeline. Oh. And ever since I started acting, I have been getting a lot of like messages and like just like, even just casual conversations of like people in my community coming up to me and being like, hey, like that's so cool that you're doing that. Like, how did you do that? So there's like that aspect, but there's like a whole other aspect or a whole other side of it where I get approached and people go, oh, like it's so cool that you're pursuing something creative. Like, I wish I could do that, but I can't. And for me, someone who like is always shooting further than the stars, I go, why do you feel that way? And oftentimes it's a very common narrative where it's like, it's too late for me. My parents made me do this thing, or like like it wouldn't be like a stable option for me. Like those are like the main reasons. And and I get it. Like I get it on all aspects, right? Like as someone who did not come from a lot, like stability for a very long time in my life has always been like the goal. Like I always told myself growing up, I was like, okay, the goal is to do something that is going to give me money to be stable and I can maintain a stability for some certain amount of time, and then I can pursue my creative passions after. Because we all know, it's like no brainer. Like we all know that the arts is not, the most stable career path, right? We all know that. So it's a risk to pursue that, right? And so I get that part in terms of like the parents making you do stuff. I do get that part. Admittedly, I will say I'm grateful. It's a very rare case for me in my community where my parents have never forced me to do a specific career or never forced me to pursue a specific career. However, did I just spit? My fault. I mean, listen, my apartment, if I spit, deal with it. Also, my matcha, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, so they never forced me to pursue a specific career, but however, everything else in my life, they were making me do, right? Because there's like, I forgot which TikToker made a video. They were like, oh yeah, my parents didn't force me to like be a nurse or be a doctor, but they forced me to perform and sing and all that. That was me. That was what I was forced into. And then on top of that, like I had a very, very strict upbringing. Like I was raised in a very religious, stereotypical Asian immigrant parent household. And all of those intersections just made me feel like I had no agency over my life growing up. And that was a narrative that I told myself even past the point where I like became an adult, right? And I was like, I still can't do what I want to do. And I think there was a turning point, or there was a point where all of those restrictions that were placed on me growing up, I internalized, and I used that to dampen and hinder my success in what I really wanted to do. And it was a very lovely blanket. It was a very nice, like, cozy space to be in, to not take risks, to not put yourself out there, to not embarrass yourself and humiliate yourself and make a freaking YouTube video of you yapping, and no one's probably gonna see it. Yeah, it was all that. Like, I was just so comfortable, basically, because that was the stability that I was trying to achieve my whole life. And I achieved it, kinda-ish, right? I wasn't making bank, or I didn't have a stable career, but like, at least I was, I was just flying under the radar. And no one was like talking about me, or like looking at me, or like perceiving me, right? And now that I'm older, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about what you think about me, because listen, there's nothing that any stranger on the internet or human being can say to me, that my family has not already said to my face twice, right? So, like, I guess in a way, I had to sit with myself and go, okay, I am going to pursue this thing that I want to pursue, which for me is like, I want to be I am an artist. I'm an actor, and I'm currently training in acting. But like, I want to explore like musical theater. Sorry, the pause is crazy. Musical theater, film, and writing and directing, and all of these things that I genuinely love. And I'm glad that I discovered that at a very young age too. But it comes with sacrifice, right? Like, the stability that I wanted so much when I was younger, out the door. I have to sacrifice it. But this is like the best that I've been in a very long time. So did I really lose? But yeah, like, I would much rather pursue something that makes me happy, and like if I have to sacrifice my time, my energy, my, stability, finances, whatever, in order to be happy and pursue the things that make me happy, I'm so glad to do it. Like, I'd rather be tired for those reasons than to be, doing something that I hate, doing something that does not bring me joy for like mild stability, for like slight, slight stability. So if you're watching this, to my Asian American family, community, but also just to anyone, honestly, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Stop asking for permission to live your best life. Stop hindering yourself from living your best life. Yeah, initially it might be embarrassing. First of all, get that embarrassment, chuck it out the fucking window, okay? Fuck embarrassment. But yeah, it might be a little goofy, it might be a little silly, you might be a little like, unsure, it might be not stable, whatever, at first. But like, you need to get through all of that and you will figure it out. You will figure it out. Trust me. And also, as human beings, it's in our innate nature to survive, right? And like, think about the times where like you didn't know if you were gonna make it out, right? There have been so many times in my life where I was like, this is the end. Or like emotionally, I was like, I cannot make it out of here. Like, I'm in a dark place. Like, there is no way getting out, right? And then look at where you are. You're here, right? Like, that has to mean something. Or, yeah, it has to mean something, right? Like, you're here now. And it's like, there is nothing that you can't get through. There's nothing that you can't achieve. Like, you can get whatever you want in life. You just can't do it immediately. It's going to take time. And I think I'm going to say we, but honestly, this is like very self-reflective as well. But like, we spend a lot of time just being in our heads about things that like we open our eyes and like nothing in front of us has changed. Get out of your head and be present. Be here. Live in the now, right? There's this like, I don't know if it's like an essay or a poem. I don't remember, but it's like I'm gonna say it's a say, perhaps. Wait, is my rice cooking? Sorry. There have been so many times. Okay. There have been so many times where I'm like making my rice and then I check and I didn't even push the thing down. Anyways, there's a saying called, it's like doing the thing is doing the thing. Like, doing the thing is not talking about doing the thing. It is not planning to do the thing. It is not telling other people you are going to do the thing. It is not, it's not looking up how to do the thing. It is doing the thing, right? And when you do the thing, all the other noise just kind of dwindles. It kind of goes away. And then suddenly, like, you're here. You're living your best life. Now, don't hold me to it. It's not immediate. It takes time, right? So if you're like, you know what, I'm gonna start doing something that brings me joy, and it doesn't work out for you in the first 3 months, and you're coming on here like, Sabrina, blah, blah, blah. I didn't say all that. It takes patience. It takes a lot of self-reflection. It takes a lot of failure. It takes a lot of surrendering. But you will get there, and I believe you'll get there. And I'm also telling myself that too. Like, I'm in a good place right now. Like, I am pursuing exactly what I wanted to pursue. It's so interesting because 2 years ago, I like opened a letter that I wrote to myself at 13, and I opened it in 2023. So yeah, I wrote in 2013, I opened it 2023. It was like a letter to myself in 10 years, whatever. And I literally wrote like, oh, I hope you're like doing what you love. Like, I hope you're like a singer, actor, dancer, something like that. And literally, it's so interesting that like my 13-year-old self knew exactly what she wanted to do. And I feel very proud to say that I can honor her now, and that I am doing the things that I want to do. Anyways, whatever. Not whatever. But yeah. What was I saying? Jesus Christ. I was saying something. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Anyways, I'm speaking for myself as well, because like once you get all of that, like I'm in probably one of the best places in my life, like locationally, is that a word? And I guess like mentally, spiritually, like I'm good. I know who I am. I know what I want in life. I have my friends and my family surrounding me with so much love and support. Like I can't complain. And there's also so many things in my life that I am working towards. And I know it's going to take time. I know it's going to take patience, but I think, I don't know, unlike before where I like rack my brain on like how it would go or how it would be and all of these things, like I think now I'm just kind of like, it's going to happen. I just need to continue to do do the thing. Whatever that is, to do the thing. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. But, yeah. I don't know if I said this already. But I might just continue to post random yapping videos with no specific purpose. So if you have been subscribed for a very long time, and this video popped up on your page, perhaps you're like, what are you doing? Who is this? Mind your business. This has nothing to do with you. And yeah, maybe hope this video gets to someone who needs to hear it. And if not, and this video gets 0 views, at least I was able to yap. I'm trying to think. I'm like stalling because first of all, my rice is not done cooking. What else? Yeah, pursue your passions. Pursue your passions. Do the thing you love to do. Do you hear that? My rice is boiling. Whoa, I got so distracted. Anyways, I feel like there was more that I wanted to say. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna start putting myself out there because I feel like going back to what Alex was saying about how like if you don't talk about your work stays nowhere. And I feel like I'm in a place in my life where yes, I'm doing shows and like doing different productions, whatever. But I feel like I'm just ready to like take another like leap. Like I'm just like I'm ready. Like universe, I'm ready to receive. Give it to me. And universe hasn't been giving it to me. I'm just kidding. Sorry, universe. Don't mean to say that. It's not that I'm impatient, but yeah, life comes through you, not at you. So I'm realizing now that I need to put myself out there. Where was I going with this? Yeah, put myself out there in the sense of like just like talking about, you know, things like this, or like I don't know, talking about projects. And I feel like I'm not like such a work-oriented person, but like yeah, I just want to like put me out there a lot more. Not necessarily for any particular reason, but I feel like if I am wanting change necessitates change, right? So I just need to do something different than what I've been doing before. And now that I've gotten over the stresses of like what do I want to do and how am I going to do it? Like I'm in a place where I'm training for the thing that I love to do. Yeah, I'm just trying to take a little leap, jump a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, what inspired this also was that I have been seeing like clips of Dochi's old videos, and Dochi was a YouTuber, like made YouTube videos of, I don't know specifics. I think like her videos of her talking. I think maybe I've seen like a vlog or two. But like if you go on her YouTube channel, excuse me, sorry. If you go on her YouTube channel, like where her like music videos are, like her music, all of it, you scroll down, that's her OG YouTube channel. And she has talked about, like in clips I saw her talk about like how I think that she was fired from her job or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but she said something along the lines of like there's basically like nothing left to lose, like by putting herself out there. I think she was talking about like going to like music studios and like asking for an internship. You know what I mean? Like that's the energy that I am trying to bring now to this like era of my life. Putting yourself out there, manifesting, but manifesting with action, with intention. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one thing for me to be like, one day I want to build my own house and then I just sit here. Like, that's not how you do it. But like scientifically, manifestation is like when you put a thought in your brain, you are more likely to pursue actions that can bring you closer to that manifestation. So this is one of them. I don't know what else to say. But this is kind of fun. I like live alone, so I yap a lot. And like I call people and like I'll FaceTime people and like I'll hang out with people and like I see people every single day, like at school. But like I'm also like when I come home I'm just like and then I'm like, ooh, it's quiet. And then I just start talking to myself. And I yap a lot and then sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, that was a bar. And then no one heard that bar because I'm here alone. And it's like one of those things where it's like if an apple fell from the tree, if the tree falls in the forest and no one was there to witness it, or did the tree really fall? Do you know what I'm talking about? Is that the right one? Is it a tree or is it an apple? Listen, that's none of my business. But hopefully someone knows what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm done. My rice, I can see the steam, which means it's probably almost done. So I'm gonna make some dinner. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, follow your dreams. Is there anything else I could say? No, but this won't be the last time. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Hold up. Where's my cursor? Oh, here.